Good evening, everybody. Welcome to tonight's stream. Hope you've all had a good weekend. And of course, somebody comes knocking at the door right as I start. Alright, I'm back, folks. So let's just get this stream kicked off, shall we? We are Frag Force, a charity gaming team here on Twitch and elsewhere, playing games and helping kids. In North America, we primarily race for Extra Life, a children's miracle network program that gets gamers like us to play games like this in order to raise funds for our local or not so local children's hospitals. I'm Warrender, and I'm raising for the Ann and Robert H. Lurie Children's Hospital here in Chicago. Every Children's Miracle Network hospital is both a teaching and research hospital. Not only are they teaching the next generation of doctors to give the care that they're known for, but researching new and better ways to give that care at the same time. With that, let's go ahead and hop into the game, shall we? So last time we finished setting up the castle, mostly. And this time we are going to go ahead and, honestly, we're going to wait out a rad storm real quick. What we're gonna do. Oh, but we're getting rad, so we can't. Come on. Okay, we get to wait. Now. Dang it. Okay. So that's a slight problem. We will wait in here. Honestly, I thought I had slept, but maybe I hadn't. Let's see what we got going on. I have parasites and a parched. Yeah, I have adrenaline, so I have not slept. Alright, first things first, do we have any addictol here? Seriously? No? That's annoying. Alright, well, let's go to... Take the Magnum rounds. Oh, for goodness sake. I have on me, that's the problem. Oh, rest of this ammo. That's the problem. that. Let's get some water. There we go. Okay. That's all we can do for that for the moment. Our that really is tempting. We have everything we need for it. We have plenty of ammo now. I'm gonna do it. Alright. Now, McCready.
Hey, need something?
What do you got on you? Take all that junk. I'll take that. And there's that pistol. Okay. Alright. Take all that. So we can make it pretty dang powerful. Get a better barrel. Get a better grip. Give it a reflex sight. Yeah, alright. And it's only an extra 6 pounds. That's not too bad. We will put that at number 5. Nice, alright. Let's cook real quick. Alright.
If you ain't been up to see Grey Garden, you should go. Whole place is run by robots.
I ain't looking for
Just
trouble.
looking to trade a little.
Go ahead.
No, I want to use the trading shop.
Out here, you gotta take things one day at a time.
Well, those are clearly not loading properly. Alright, well,
Farm's not much.
let's get our sleep in. Goodbye, adrenaline.
Wakey, wakey, blue.
Crop's been growing pretty good lately. Easy living, this ain't.
Alright.
Hey,
Hola. Carne asada.
what's this all about?
I provide chems for medical purposes. Long story short, some raiders got wind of this and took my stash. Looking for a little help, hermano. You fetch them for me, I'll be paying you for your time and your bullets.
Alright.
I'm in. Let's do this.
Great! I'll pay you on return, and this will be a great thing for the both of us, you'll see. Let's get this in your Pip-Boy and get it done.
Let me know if there's anything I can do to lighten the load. Or, you know, if you need anything proofread.
Will do, Piper. Whoops. Didn't have synergy locked. My bad. There we go. Alright, so where is this stashed away? Oh, I didn't do the level up that we got at the end of last session. So, let's see. I think I'm okay without that for the moment. I think we will take the next level of strong back.
Don't care much for good neighbor. That place is nothing but trouble.
So
No,
what do you...
right. So where's your chem stash issue? Turn to Brannigan. Check in with Jake. You know what? I'd like to get those two set up.
Gonna get this done. Those raiders are likely to use those cams. You know what?
Okay, but where is Jack Cabot? Access police stash. Ah. Remember the stash there. So I guess we can do that. Yeah, okay. So that's what we're gonna do for today. We're gonna go to Diamond City and talk to Nick Valentine just to progress it. No, we'll hold off on that because I think you talked to him and that pretty much immediately. Well, you know what?
Ammo.
Alright, I do want to grab spray and pray from Cricket.
Weapons and messy death. I got it.
Yeah. Hey, Cricket.
So many guns and so little time. You just gotta buy them.
Yep,
Let's see what you have.
And there they are! Did your heart skip a beat too?
Hey, Cricket.
Come on, come on!
Why is
For
the
guns here.
trading with
Small
Cricket not
booms,
working?
Big booms. I got them all.
Let's see what you've got.
And there they are! Did your heart skip a beat too?
There we go. Alright. I want that spray and pray. You can have this flame refuel, this fusion core. These gold bars. And then I'm going to also get the 45 ammo. And the 50 ammo. I think that's all I really need at the moment. I'll do.
How much more crap are you going to carry?
I carry as much crap as I need to carry. Bite me.
Make a move, and I'll end you, Wastelander.
Don't eye the Brahmin if you got any sense.
All
Can't
right.
believe I'm posted outside the wall. Who the heck did I piss off?
Hey, Wolf. Zero. I don't know
Nothing
why,
to
but I can
see
never
here.
seem to stay consistent on which one I call you. Oh, sweet. The Nightingale door is there now. We'll have to do that at some point. I mean, I figured you didn't mind, but it annoys me that I can't seem to keep it consistent for some reason. Well, how you doing tonight? Just wrap up some streaming your own, or just dropping by? Well, I suppose if you had wrapped up streaming, you'd done your usual raid, so just dropping by, eh? I'll take it.
I haven't been to Diamond
Just
City
finished
in
up a
years.
small
Tell
little
you.
date night with the missus myself.
What's changed?
Oh, where's the doc? Is it too early for him? Might be too early for him.
You and your mercenary friend keep your guns in your pants. Capiche?
Nice. We watched the first episode of Loki season 2 finally. So that was pretty neat. They did not do what I thought they were going to do with it. They did something a little different with it, which was, always nice to be a little surprised. Of course, it's only the first episode of 6, so they still got a lot
Are you here?
Nick?
to do. Oh,
Oh God, it's really you.
Well, it's hard to mistake this mug for anyone else.
You keep laughing at death. Someday, death's gonna laugh back.
Not as long as I got a few friends to back me up.
You saved Nick, this agency, and my job. Thank you.
Happy to do it.
Yeah? Go diving into scary pre-war ruins all the time then, do ya?
I do
Here,
actually.
Every cap we agreed to for finding him. Plus a little something extra. You know, if you're looking for work and don't mind putting on the detective hat, Nick sure could use a new partner.
Whoa. One case at a time, Ellie. Our new friend needs our help first. All right, let's get down to business. Take a seat. Make yourself comfortable.
All right, let's do this, Nick.
When you're trying to find someone who's gone missing, the devil is in the details. Tell me everything you can.
How'd you like Dune 2?
No matter how painful it might be.
We were in a vault when it happened. Vault 111. It was some kind of cryo facility.
You were. What else can you tell me?
My wife was murdered. She was trying to keep them from taking Sean, and they just...
It's okay. You don't need to say anything more.
So, we're talking about a group of cold-hearted killers, but they waited until something went wrong to resort to violence. Anything else you remember?
There was a man and a woman. They didn't say much. But I remember they called me the backup.
So we're talking a small team. Professionals. The kind that know to keep their lips tight when they're on the job. Not sure what the backup means, though. Anything else you remember?
We're looking for my son, Sean. He's less than a year old. Why would anyone take him?
Good question. Why your family in particular? And why an infant? Someone would be taking on all of his care, and a baby needs a lot of it. Now, that confirms it. This isn't a random kidnapping. Whoever took your kid had an agenda.
They sure did.
There's a lot of groups in the Commonwealth that take people. Raiders, super mutants, the Gunners, and of course there's the Institute.
So you think this institute is responsible?
Well, they're the boogeymen of the Commonwealth, Something goes wrong, everyone blames them. Easy to see why. Those early model synths of theirs strip whole towns for parts, killing everything in their way. Then you got the newer models, good as human, that infiltrate cities and pull strings from the shadows. Worst of all, no one knows why they do it, what their plan is, or where they are. Not even me. And I'm a synth myself. A discarded prototype anyway.
You're a prototype?
As far as I know. Never seen any other synth like myself. There's the older ones that are dumb as rocks and all metal, and there's the newer ones that are almost human. I'm somewhere in between.
Either way, I need to find Sean.
You're right. The speculation is getting us off track. Let's focus on what you saw. What did these kidnappers look like?
I'll never forget that voice. Low,
I mean, we know it's Kellogg.
like sandpaper across your face.
Not much to go on, but a tough and commanding voice can get someone pretty far in the violence business. What else?
The man who killed my wife. He had a handgun. I didn't get a clear look at it. But that sound.
Could have been a large caliber revolver. Huh. I'm starting to get a clearer picture of the kind of man our perp is. Anything more you can tell me?
I believe I'm going to tell you the thing that tells us it's Kellogg.
One of them came right up to me. Bald head.
Why wouldn't I
Scar
start with
across
this,
his left
though?
eye.
Wait. It couldn't be. You didn't hear the name Kellogg at all, did you?
No. They never said their names.
It's way too big of a coincidence. Ellie, what notes do we have about the Kellogg case?
The description matches. Bald head, scar, reputation for dangerous mercenary work, but no one knows who his employer is.
And he bought a house here in town, right? And he had a kid with him, didn't he?
Yeah, that's right. The house in the abandoned West Stands. The boy with him was around 10 years old.
You said he lives here? He's still in town?
They both vanished a while back, if I'm remembering right. But that house is still there. Let's you and I take a walk over to Kellogg's last known address. See if we can snoop out where he went.
Security doesn't really go to that part of town, but you two should still be careful.
I always am.
Like how they say that part of town, but it's like it's just another area in a baseball field. It's like it's not that far.
You've really gone through a lot, haven't you? Hope you and Nick find that monster.
Cat spooked me. Let's look at these case files. Earl Sterling's disappearance. Client Vladimir Bobrov. Another disappearing act to unravel. Earl Sterling, 25-year-old bartender at the Dugout Inn, one of the owners, Vadim Bobrov, notes that Earl hadn't been to work for a few days. Security was called in. No investigation, of course. The Institute took him as the unofficial word about town, like always. Vadim came to my office half drunk with some story about he and Earl went way back, and they just can't believe that Earl would get snatched up by the boogeyman. My gut says he's right. Earl didn't have any enemies, at least none with the motive not to kill the guy, not living with anyone either. So I'll have to see if Vadim or someone else at the dugout has his keys. I'd rather not have to explain to security why I was picking the lock on Earl's door if I slip up and get caught in the act.
The Earl Sterling case.
Okay.
Apparently Earl just up and disappeared one day. No one's seen him since.
Yes.
Robco Fun. The Zeta Invaders game. Nice. Then we have Marty Bullfinch.
The Marty Bullfinch case. Marty was Nick's partner. Emphasis on the was. He must have been some kind of desperate to come to us for help after all this time.
All right, let's listen to Marty's holotape. There it is.
Nicky, you old bucket of bolts, it's Marty. I know it's been a while, but I came across a little mystery I thought might get your circuits firing. You remember that ugly grasshopper statue on top of Faneuil Hall? Turns out it's got a note in it. A note written by the son of one Shem Drown. I don't expect that name means anything to you, but the guy was a coppersmith. Way back when folks did shit like that. Apparently, this note leads straight to the old guy's stash. I don't know what's in it, but I'd sure like to know if it's still there. I'm gonna go do a little recon on the hall.
Hey.
If you decide you want to get the team back together, you let me know.
Alright. Get this bloody stuff off of me. Since I forgot to put it back in the first place. Dang it, I was really hoping for something to steal. So I could get McCready happier. Okay. Oh, did I never cured the parasites. Oops. That's why. I'm like, why did I still need more food? Because I'm still sick. Let's go fix that.
I don't know why we let Valentine live in the city. He saves 1 or 2 people, and everyone forgets he's a freaking
Didn't
saint.
want Ellie to hear this, but I think you should know. Given I dug up
Racist bastard. Alright.
Doc.
Don't dally. If you're here to be examined, let's get you examined.
Patch me up, Doc.
Tell me your symptoms.
I've
Cure
got
my
an
addiction.
itch, Doc.
You're strung out all right.
I like how every syringe he uses is Med-X. Never anything else.
Now, was there anything else bothering you?
Feeling sick.
We'll clean you up, don't worry.
Uh-huh.
Hold up. I need some answers from you.
And that's that. Anything else bothering you?
Who are you?
Hurting all over, Doc.
You look fine, but... Oh, wait. Yeah, that's gonna need to be set back in place. Let's get started.
What needs set back in place? I didn't think I was that hurt.
And that's that. Anything else bothering you?
No, that was it.
No, we're done.
All right. Don't ruin my hard work by dying out there.
Yeah, we'll see.
Hold up. I need some answers from you.
Okay.
I'm glad to help.
Just a few things to clear up. Paul Pembroke tells me that you killed Henry Cook. What do you say to that?
Just a moment here. I just need to slip into my prettier clothing. I will get the more XP. And I didn't like the guy anyways.
Lying.
I should just kill you both. One of you killed my father. But I don't kill people unless I'm sure they need killing. And I'm not sure about you. Yet.
Well,
Self-prescribed chems, as recommended by me, myself, and I.
There's an awful lot of blood leading into the surgery center basement. Should try and find a way down there.
Heard you rescued Valentine. Good work. Wilson scared the hell out of me.
didn't mean to do that.
Nicky, he ain't like
Hey,
those
Parker.
Institute psychos.
Hey, Doc.
We offer a wide variety of medical treatments.
Care to explain all this blood leading to the cellar?
Dr. Crocker must have tracked some fluids when he went down into the cellar. Sometimes not as
Ooh,
fastidious
nice.
as I
Idiot
am
savant.
between surgeries. Here, the cellar key. Go check for yourself. I'm sure you'll find there's nothing going on here besides medicine.
I'm sure I will find that there is more going on besides medicine.
Oh, Earl. You've really been a handful, you know. But I think we're just about done. Our little mistake
Nice to
is
be on the open
finally
road.
going to be corrected.
Good neighbor was starting to wear out his welcome.
Doctor.
Oh, naughty, naughty. You're not supposed to be down here, but that's okay. I can fix that. I can fix anything.
What did you do to Earl Sterling, Doctor?
What did I do? I didn't do
I bet
anything.
you guys were playing
It was Earl.
Deep Rock Galactic,
It was
weren't you?
Earl who didn't want to be happy. Good patients get a nice new face. Bad patients bleed all over the floor because they want to screw up their surgeon's life.
Oh boy.
You made a mistake, but you can still do
He
the
is
right
creepy,
thing,
yes.
Just think this through.
You're right. There's one thing I can do.
Oh,
Only
pretty
one
like
thing
that too. Nice.
is going to make this all better. I can fix anything.
Up. And he's dead.
Looks like it'll be a closed casket funeral.
What's going on here? Is that Dr. Crocker? I think you owe me an explanation. What happened here?
Doc Crocker
Oh, what's
killed
going on
Earl
with
Sterling.
Monk?
I found out, and then he killed himself. Guess he couldn't handle the guilt.
Dr. Crocker killed Earl? The facial reconstruction. So he really did go through with it. That explains a lot more than I'm comfortable with. Dr. Crocker always cared about his reputation, but this is inhuman.
You didn't know. It's not your fault.
Of course it's not my fault. That moron and his damn appearance over practice mentality. Now 2 lives have been lost.
Oh,
It's disgraceful.
that's no fun.
I better report all this to security. Get out of here. It's going to take a long time to clean this place of biohazards.
Alright. Well, that's one done. Wasn't even meaning to do that one, but I forgot it was so quick and right there.
God, what a loser.
Nope. Alright, gee, what else was I doing? I don't want to follow Nick at the moment. So let's go talk to Ellie real quick. So we'll finish up this case. We'll go back to Hangman's Alley and dump the stuff we forgot to.
So, you find out where Earl Sterling ran off to?
Yeah, about that.
Earl never went anywhere. Doc Crocker killed him during a botched surgery.
Crocker killed Earl? Gone as long as he was, I figured maybe Raiders or the Institute, but Crocker? Where's the doc now? Rotting in a cell, I hope.
Well, he's rotten somewhere.
Somewhere? What do you... Oh my God. I'm so sorry you had to go through that. Here,
Do you know how
take
many
this.
people I've killed?
Sounds like you earned it.
I don't
I'll send
care.
word along. Let everyone down at the dugout inn know what happened. Shame it couldn't be better news. Thanks again for closing this one out.
Woo, money! Alright. Now, back to Hangman's Alley. Oh, well, good for him.
telling you, it ain't just a story. University Point, that settlement on the coast, wiped out by Sims.
Oh yeah, University Point. I guess I'll end up going there at some point. Makes sense. All right.
Movement detected.
Oh, holy. Oh god, why don't I have any ammo? So that didn't work out right. What? Where did all of my ammo for that gun go? Oh. I switched it over to 308. Oh. Yeah, so I ran into a squad of synths. And I switched to a gun that I had no ammo for because I forgot that I changed the ammo type to 308 from 45. Oh. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I will redo all of that off
Can't
stream.
remember the last time I had clean fingernails.
I'm tired. And honestly, I'm a lot more tired than I thought. I was actually thinking about ending the stream here pretty quick. Even though I had grand plans, but now I'm gonna go ahead and call it. We goofed, boys. I'll redo that stuff later. Y'all have a good one. Hope you had a good weekend, and hope your Mondays go well. I'm gonna hit the hay. Keep your stick on the ice, gents. Have a good night.